go to, like, you were going to Delaware and come back on the 295, and I can't remember if the 295, because I've done it twice not by choice, by roadblock or construction. So you don't get any tolls until you get to the Walt Whitman Bridge or the Ben Franklin Bridge. Then the tolls appear. And there's one thing they love in fucking Northeast: tolls. Because he doesn't like the sign. Yeah, I have knee pain. My right knee. Only my right knee. I can't remember which one I had cleaned out years ago. I mean years ago. So I go to the doctor. Checks the knee. I said, no, man, knee feels good. I said, well, what do you think? He said, well, probably you got some spurs in there and just need to get cleaned out. Around the, I go, well, it doesn't feel any pain when I put my knee brace on or the compression and I tape it. He says, never? Well, 90%, no. And leave it. Because you're not going to be able to ride the bicycle until it heals if we go in there and scope it. Okay, never mind. Catch you another time. Rock and roll fantasy. You know, half the people are good. They bring their dogs. They have their bag glove with a little trash bag, like, which is hard to find anymore because you can't have a trash bag, you can't have a bag to put your groceries in. But anyway, did you ever see that? Lunch meat comes in a plastic container. Steaks come in a plastic container. Cars are wrapped when they come to the dealership in a big plastic wrap. They have plastic wraps for automobiles to change your color of your car or to put a logo on it. Everything has a plastic wrap. Everything. The bread, loaves of bread, Wonder Bread or whoever. But God forbid you can't have a bag to carry your groceries home. Think about that one. You know, I make these. I only make them for the last couple of days. I put them on a few times. I put them on my YouTube channel, which only maybe my nieces and nephew will look at once in a great while, only because there's old 8mm on there of their dads and their grandmom, and their grandpa, which none of them have ever seen. Actually, Vicky was the first one that ever saw my grandfather, my dad. None of my kids, because my dad died in '78, a year and a day after Elvis. My oldest is 1984. And actually, I was thinking about that the other day. I was watching the police, the police, and I remember distinctly Vicky was pregnant. I say about 4 or 5 months, because everybody stood. And we had 4 seats, so they were those regular folding chairs, and I didn't want anything happen to her or the child, so I could not see the police. I held her, and I never saw Vicky, what flats is 5'10". So that was in '83, and my son was born, Rick, the oldest, and he's not a junior, because his middle name is Bertram, named after his mom's dad, who I adored. He was a wonderful, wonderful man. But anyway, a year later, the police broke up the group. Glad I got to see him. Actually, glad I got to hear him. All right, now we're getting a little deeper into the county. I call it the suburbs. Because we passed the suburbs. We were closer to the suburbs where the flag is, American flag, and the dealership is. This is the suburbs. And if you probably go another 2 miles after this, 3 miles after this, which there is no trail, because where I turn, the trail ends about 1.25 miles past where I turn. And then you got to come back on the road to get to where I live. And these people do 90 and a 50. No, thank you. Most of these people can't hold these type of dogs. Right on your left. Some of them are police dogs, retired police dogs. you'll see the Afghan hounds